We're back for second half action between the UP Fighting Maroons from Quezon City and the Malolos Bulsu squad, the mighty Bulsu. Chekuju's outside shot from the left side and still can't get anything to fall as he starts this second half with Romero, Abarcar, Coquilla, and Batad for UP Fighting Maroons. And Malolos State defending. Coquilla's three. That's a miss. Offensive rebound from Romero. Back to Coquilla, who drives the lane. Flips it up with his left hand. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line. An aggressive start from Quezon City UP. You know that the coaches really gave them a talk during halftime. They have to be more aggressive if they want to get this victory.
Well, Malolos here, again, they came out playing zone. So when you come out playing zone, you kind of tend to relax a little bit. Okay, we're in a zone here. And UP's taking advantage of it. How? They're getting offensive rebounds. They're going, attacking the lanes. And here you go.
Some backcourt pressure from UP. Ernest Reyes had to go cross-court to Pagia. Inside to Ervin Soto. Strong move going up, but it still won't fall for the veteran. One more time. That's 0 for 7 from the field for Ervin Soto.
Soto clearly struggling on the give-me's and the putbacks.
That was 0 for 2 on that last play, Don.
Although contributing on the on a defensive and offensive end with his offensive rebounds and his defensive rebounds.
There's that backcourt pressure, trying to rattle Malolos as the second half starts. Chekuju trying to get that call on the charge, but no whistle. They have to drive. From Reyes inside, goes outside to Ervin Soto, high off the glass. And that's another miss. That wasn't Reyes, however, that was Marlon Monte. Stop and pop three in transition from Abarcar, and the ball finds its way all the way out on the bounce. It's going to stay with UP. So a bit of a rush, these two teams, as we begin this second half in a minute and a half. And
safe to say that just on your screen right there, Ervin Soto struggling a little bit. 0 for 8 in the field today with 10 rebounds.
Well, he's helping his team out as best as he can. Batad missing the three-pointer. Look at that rebound from Paulo Romero. Skying over the taller guys of Malolos, and now he'll go to the line for two. Good effort from this young man.
Malolos extending out on the three-point line, and their defense is susceptible for the offensive rebound. Every time you go in the zone, attack the offensive glass, and that's one way you can get back into the game. If you keep attacking the offensive glass and you start scoring, I guarantee you teams won't stay in a zone. Or you can have a zone buster out there, just shoot from everywhere.
Well, Batad was trying to be that earlier, but he missed his first attempt from three in this quarter. Paulo Romero knocks down the 2 free throws. He has 6 points in the ball game.
Some color developing between Coquilla and Ervin Soto.
And Ervin Soto really just frustrated inside right now. Can't get a shot to fall. But this time, he's able to draw the foul. He go to the line for 2 free throws. And Tekuju was trying to draw another charge. Second time he's hit the deck. And he's not getting the calls. And now he's talking to assistant coach Pochuino saying, hey, I'm trying my best in there. But the referees aren't blowing their whistles.
Well, that's one thing about Tekuji. He's going to sacrifice his body any way he can.
Ervin Soto, the miss from the free throw line. We talked about guys being in the PBA. Of course, there's Coach Pochuino.
That's my teammate right there.
That's right.
Former finals MVP.
That's true. That's true. With the Alaska Aces.
Such a great player. A great player for the Alaska franchise. Very smart. And his athletic ability is just wow.
And Pagia hits that shot off the offensive rebound. Ervin Soto misses from the line, but Pagia gets 2 anyway on that play. The pass goes to Chekuju. Turnaround. Jay finally gets one from that elbow.
That's a great shot there.
And of course, running back down on defense as well to thwart that layup attempt from Malolos.
Challenging that shot. And he changed the shot.
We're all tied up here with 7:40 remaining in the third quarter.
So that's one thing that Takuju did. He scored and he sprinted back. Defensive transition.
Almost got back-to-back hoops, but it decided to bounce out.
You know, that's one thing that a player just needs. You know, he needs his first field goal to go in, and he'll get confidence from that.
And Soto still can't get it going. You know, he's getting his looks. They just won't fall. Coquilla drives and is called for the offensive foul. Monte sacrificing his body.
Coach Mo upset. Coach Porch is upset about the call. They thought it was a block.
You played with and against Pochuino and Irvin Soto as well.
Yeah.
You know, some veterans who, you know, like yourself, stayed in the PBA for about 10 years or more.
Yep.
Without necessarily, you know, especially we talk about Irvin Soto and Pochuino, without necessarily dominating in any one statistical category, but always finding a team in the offseason.
Well, that's one thing about having good role players and having the ability to just do your role and help the team, because teams are always going to look for guys who are effective, who are efficient.
And you know, Pochuino was the starting center of that Grand Slam team of the Alaska franchise. You know, even if he was probably the most unheralded from that starting five. And now he finds himself as a coach. And Romero gets that hoop to answer the three-pointer a while ago.
Poch revolutionized the big man in terms of passing abilities. I mean, he had some great passes in the triangle system.
And now Soto showing some frustration. Trying to drive baseline and knocking down the defender using his arm, extending it.
Takuju moving his feet laterally, excuse me. Able to get that offensive foul from the frustrated Irvin Soto.
Caught a glimpse a while ago of Coach Tayao of the Malolos Mighty Bulsu.
Well, at this point in time for Irvin, my advice for him is not to get frustrated. Just keep working. If the shots don't fall, that's okay. Get it back on defense. There's other ways you can contribute aside from offense.
Romero rushed that shot. Angle was wrong, and pass goes ahead. And a good finish.
A great fast break. They didn't even dribble the ball. They got the rebound, they passed it outlet, and it went straight to the basket.
And Dominic Fajardo knew what to do with it at the end. Espanola losing it, and it's picked up.
Another turnover for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Monte goes to Fajardo. Fajardo leaves it over for Ernest Reyes, who taps it out to De La Cruz. He hit a three a while ago, so Batad sticking into his face there.
Good movement.
They realized there was so much time left on the clock, but then all of a sudden, De La Cruz takes that three-pointer. There's the pass. Romero retrieves the loose ball. Espanola back to Romero, gets that basket underneath.
Smart play there.
And rushing on the other end was Fajardo. So UP a chance to grab the lead. Down by just one. Goes to Espanola. No, Coquilla rather. And he gets that shot.
Nice lead pass there by number 4, John Gerald Espanola.
Well, he's shown some dribbling and handling skills earlier. But there's another drive, and he lost his man on that play. So got to step it up on the defensive end. Good drive from Monte to grab the lead right back for the Malolos Bulsu, 34-33. A timeout is called on the floor. Fast and furious action going on in this third quarter. When you talk about the opportunity that a guy like Mo Gingerich has been given, Don, you know, being a player who just finished his eligibility in the UAAP last season, and then he comes in now as a part of the coaching staff of the main team of UP, as we see some bodies flying inside the shaded area, and now being, you know, given the chance to handle this team, being in a league like the FBA, you know, trying to develop him for future coaching, perhaps.
Well, this is a great opportunity for Coach Mo. He just came off from the UAAP, like what you just said, and it's going to be a learning experience for him. And also at the same time, he's been in an organization. He has seen what goes on the inside, so he has an idea of what can be addressed right away on that team.
Coquilla baseline drive, Drops it over to Tekuju and a great pass. And you know, that has worked for them all game long, Don. Once somebody drives and draws, they're able to find that open man.
Malolos hasn't done a good job of trying to challenge the shot from outside. As soon as they challenge it, they don't even put forth the effort to get back.
Yap losing it on the spin. They leave it for the trailer, and a good shot straight to the hoop for Balagtas.
Nice 3-on-2 play there.
Seesaw game, huh?
Yeah,
Right now.
taking advantage of the numbers. Now they pretty much, both teams, their field goal percentage has gotten better. They seem to be getting their stride offensively.
Turnaround shot inside doesn't go for Chikuju. So he'll run back down on defense. And some contact on the drive. Yap had his hands up. But there was a hip check underneath.
Yeah.
Here's that drive a while ago from Kokia. Finding the open guy.
Easy 2 points for Tekuju. That all happened because of the effort by Tokia. You know, face corner shot, pump fake, drive to the basket. Defenders are all over him. Dish to the open man. That's just easy basketball.
De La Cruz, another attempt from three-point land. Boom! 2 out of 3 from Rainbow Country here in the second half.
This guy has found his range.
And nothing but net.
Nothing but net, and it was out there. That was an NBA 3, or way past the NBA 3.
Española goes to Yap, who wants it back. Almost had it. Chikuju offensive rebound, and Yap in there fighting for it. It's blocked away upstairs, but the ball will stay with UP. Like that effort from Yap coming out from all the way beyond the three-point line to get the offensive board. He just shot a while ago from the parking lot.
That was far.
Boom.
Line drive to the basket.
And not an ounce of iron on that. All nylon.
All net, all net. Some good action going on here in the second half.
Española looking for an opening. Tried to set up Yap. Let's see if he can deliver. That's 2 near hits from him, but can't get it to go. Chikuju missing inside. Yap fighting for the ball again. Chikuju. 3rd offensive rebound. Yap will get it. Nice fake going up. He's blocked upstairs, and he draws the foul. And you know, Yap had that coming. He deserved to get that call because he was fighting for the ball. Past couple of sequences done. Now he go to the line.
The offensive rebound is all about one thing. It's all about desire. Rebounds is just desire. How bad do you want it? And in this case, Yap really wanted it more than anyone else.
Charles Yap at the line for the UP Fighting Maroons. And you know, he had been fighting for offensive rebounds. Getting blocked inside earlier, but he was able to draw the foul, knocks down the first free throw. Have to love his effort.
You know, the first half, both teams were shooting poor from the free throw line, and second half, UP improved a lot.
Numbers over there, but mishandled momentarily by Balagtas. He had to bring it back out, reset the offense. This guy's a threat from anywhere. We've seen it. They go to Fajardo, another guy who can knock down the threes, but this one is short. Rebound taken by Yap.
It seems like Malolos is falling in love with the outside jump shot.
And the pass from the backcourt, Española, too strong, and Sablan could not control that.
Coach Poch was obviously upset at that play. He said, use your head. We have to be smart.
Balagtas, they left him alone. They dared him to take that shot, Don, and he knocked it down.
Oh, he made him pay. You leave me open, I'm going to make you pay. And that should be the mentality of all basketball players. Leave me open, I'm a threat. I'm going to make you pay.
Well, nice effort from Yap. He had the right idea, but the whistle didn't blow. So Quezon City UP loses that possession. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third.
UP here applying some heavy pressure in the backcourt. Now they're settled down, going into zone defense.
De La Cruz.
Tekuju with another rebound.
Well, it's much easier for him when Irvin Soto is not inside that shaded area. Pass goes to Sablan. Inside to Chikuju. Flips it up, no go, and he'll go to the line. So we're going to see him take a couple of free throws and see if he can do a bit better than some of his teammates from there. Out goes Monte. And De Leon comes into the game, number 16. Swishes the first one. Chikuju stands about 6'6", a native of Cameroon, and he knocks down the 2 free throws, showing how it's done.
Again, better shooting percentage in the second half by these guys.
Fajardo up ahead to Reyes. On the other side was Balagtas. Defense was late. Nice recovery from Yap, but just a tad late, and there was a foul going up.
So if he didn't foul him, the ball would have went out.
Exactly. But Balagtas is at the line, and Balagtas has played fairly well in this game.
It's important for guys like guys who are on a team B or guys who are gaining exposure, know when to foul and know when to not foul.
Just let it go.
Those are very important because those things are game changers, momentum changers, and teams can use that to build from those mistakes that you have.
And on that play, if you saw the 2 misses from Balagtas, but Ernest Reyes able to squeeze in there, get an offensive rebound, and now he's at the line for 2. So somebody forgot to block out.
Well, that's cardinal sin in basketball, especially in a free throw line. Getting an offensive rebound, you know, coaches like Tim Cohn, I've heard an earful from him from not boxing out, and I've been scared my whole life ever since. I've always boxed out. You know, for coaches, that's a nightmare every time. Offensive rebounds always leads to 3-point baskets.
It's a different thing when the ball bounces in a weird way and it just goes out, you know, and bounces to one of the opponents. But when it falls down inside that shaded area and it's an offensive rebound, yeah, you know the coaches are going to be upset. UP draws another foul. Chikuju's back at the line.
Chikuju with another basket. Team B player displaying a soft touch from the free throw line.
Showing a fine stroke from there.
Hey.
And
oh.
Taking a page from Irvin Soto's book.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how you get it in as long as you get it in, right? That was off the glass.
As long as it's in. It's all that matters.
So knocks down 4 straight free throws. Cuts the lead down to 1.
Here's a press by UP. Already trapping the inbound.
But there they are again. Balagtas up ahead to Reyes. Alley-oop, eye in the sky play. Well executed, Malolos.
Well executed. They didn't even dribble the ball. They just passed it from one person to another, and an alley-oop. Look at this sequence here. Didn't even touch the floor.
And a push from behind. So a chance for a 3-point play for Ernest Reyes. And he completes that.
And one completes the and one play.
Lead is up to 4. We're under 1 minute remaining. Third quarter action. Quezon City UP trying to catch up. Española leaving it for Sablan. It's tapped out by Den De Leon. 14 seconds to shoot for UP. Quick shot. In and out. Batan thought that was going down. Pass goes to Fajardo. Hesitation to Ernest Reyes. Overshoots. Ball will stay with Malolos. Look at this action thrown up and down. These guys, I mean, you know, it may not be pretty at times, but these guys are running up and down like they're not getting tired.
This is the advantage of being young. You know, players are just, they don't get tired. The quality of the play may not be that of a professional level, but these guys are they're tireless. They don't get tired at all. Every sequence is 110%.
That's right. Reach in from Bata. He's called for that foul. Balagtas at the line now for 2. And making up for that because he missed a pair earlier. Hits the first this time around. You talk about personalities. You come over here for those watching now on TV to watch the FBA games. You know, you see our Irvin Soto who used to play in the PBA.
Yeah.
Of course, you get to see Don Aliado sitting here beside me. Ali Peak, who's around because his team's playing on the same date. You have Nick Velasco, who is not only coaching, but it looks like he's playing and suiting up today for the Patero squad. And then, well, Jimmy Alapag is also in the house.
Jimmy Alapag is in the house. Vince, our beloved commissioner, Vince the Prince, he's on is
That's
here
right.
with his lovely wife, Miss Cheyenne.
Patrin, yeah. Here's a slow-mo of that play. Sablan with the moves.
What a great move there. Full extension with the left hand layup.
Balagtas asking for the offensive foul on the Hawe, on that warding off, but the referee says no, and the play is completed. And the action has really improved and picked up here in quarter number 3. But Malolos, despite all of that, what UP is doing is still ahead by 3. And it's last second shot time. As the curtains are about to close on this third quarter, De Leon lets fly. And he knocks down a three! Espanola.
Oh,
Might have hurt his foot on that play before taking the shot, but yeah, wow, what a third quarter it was, up and down. Some wild sequences. And as we said, these two teams, you know, the players don't seem to get tired going back and forth. Tekuju showing some scoring here, not just that jumper, but the 4 free throws he knocked down. Some outside shots from Malolos, drives to the lane from De Leon. And this guy, De La Cruz, 2 swishes from beyond the arc.
oh, shooting somebody.
At the end of 3 quarters, Malolos has actually extended their lead to 6, 50-44.